Today's talk will help you deeply realize that the thinker is an illusion. The thinker does not exist. The thinker is just a thought itself. This will naturally allow identification with the mind to weaken and melt away, and it will help you start to recognize what you truly are prior to thoughts, prior to the ideas that thoughts project about what I am and what life is. So it's a great talk. I hope you enjoy it. Thoughts may be arising. Do not take yourself to be the thoughts which are arising. You are not a thinker of thoughts. You do not do thinking, yet thoughts still arise and they are seen. Stop entertaining the idea that you do thinking. This too is a thought made projection. It appears that you can do thinking, that you can think, but this isn't true. Thoughts merely appear and are seen, known. Renounce thinking as me or mine. Perceive the appearance and disappearance of thinking without believing, assuming that that is me or mine or my doing. Even with this instruction, thoughts may arise to think about what is being said and how to do it. Even those thoughts you are not doing. That voice that arises and talks about things is not what you are. It's not you nor yours. Step out of that assumption, at least for the moment. Stop conceiving of yourself as a thinker, as a person who thinks. This is a concept. Whatever thinking appears spontaneously and is known to appear by you. This you is not personal. This you being personal is another thought made conception. Step out of it. You cannot think to yourself anything. There's no such thing as talking to myself because you are not a talker. You are not a thinker. You do not speak. You do not do words. Talking, thinking, words appear and are known. Words are experiences that appear and disappear in your knowing. Once again, stop conceiving of yourself as a person that is having this experience. Step out of what thought projects you are. Sense your being, feel your being, be aware that you are. There's no concept alive in that. There's just the immediacy, the fact of being aware. You do not think anything. You do not say anything. So, what is this idea of talking to myself? All thinking appears as an experience and passes, and it is merely seen by that which does not think. You can see all thinking without the assumption, the idea that it is me or mine. And it instantly becomes less valuable. If you believe yourself to be a thinker and then you take thoughts to be your doing, and what thoughts have to say to be of great importance, then of course it's going to be difficult to break this spell of mind identification, difficult to even step out of thinking. Understand very deeply that you are not a somebody or something which thinks. You are not a person that does thinking. That is a thought made concept in which the consciousness is enslaved. Step out of this concept. Let go of feeding it by more and more thinking and thinking about yourself as a thinker and thinking things to yourself enough. You only know. You are only aware. Awareness, knowing, is wordless. It does not offer commentary on what is being known. The thoughts which appear and offer commentary on what is being known are themselves known by that which is not offering any commentary. Thinking is in your view. It is not what you are, and it is not your doing. Yes, it appears that you are someone who can and cannot think, but this is an appearance, an illusion, a concept, a hypnosis that you can only break out of by discerning between knowing and thinking. Wordless awareness and wordful thinking. Thinking appears to be very intimate, yet wordless awareness is even more intimate than thinking, which is seen to come and go. So rest as your true nature, wordlessly, wordlessly aware, not identifying with any experience that you are aware of coming and going. Whenever you find yourself lost in thoughts, just return to your true position prior to, subtler than thoughts, as the awareness in which thoughts come and go, from where you see thoughts appear and disappear. This is the essence of our practice. This is the most direct spiritual practice. And you can only hope to do this if you, for the time being, suspend your interest in thoughts. And by the way, all thoughts ever speak of is me, the person, and my life, what I want and what I don't want. Step out of this during meditation. Who you are as a person does not matter. Your past, your future, what you want and don't want, none of it matters. This obsession with the person and its life is also a thought made concept. Relax out of it. When thoughts keep coming up, it's okay, but don't pursue them. Don't take them to be me and mine. Let go of this idea that you can think about yourself and think to yourself anything. See thoughts objectively. They appear, they are seen. Therefore, forget about them. Return to being the seer. Return to your true position, that which is prior to, subtler than thought. This is what it means to be yourself. Okay, you can feel free to open your eyes. So, first thing, notice that thinking only happens from the point of view, me, the person, and right, thinking is happening in my voice, the person's voice, about the person's life, the person's spiritual journey, the person's wants and not wants, past and future. That is what creates the illusion that I am the doer of thinking, that I am a thinker. And on the surface level of what we call life, that is a perfectly fine appearance. It is what gives you the appearance that you are a somebody that can think and do and achieve. But that is just an appearance. It is not the truth. Now we are learning to overlook appearance and start to see things as they truly are. So now we are getting the instruction to discern between myself and not myself. Wordless being, wordless awareness, which is the fact of what I am, and thinking, which is always just projecting ideas about who I am. Notice even the person you think you are right now is just your current thought about who you are. And this thought about who you are also changes constantly. It is not actually your real identity. It is not what is shining in this moment as self, being, I. It is also another changing image. So within thought, there are tons and tons of concepts. And one of the key concepts is I am a person and I think. In meditation, let go of this. You are not a thinker. You do not do thinking. Any thinking that appears, of course, it will appear with with that notion, with that feeling that I am doing that. But it's just appearing spontaneously. And what is even prior to, subtler than the thinking, is the knowing of it, the awareness of it. That is even more factual. Thinking comes and goes. I do not. I, the seer of it, do not come and go. I, the seer of it, am not offering more words. I'm incapable of words. Any words also appear and are seen by me. I only am, and I am aware. And in my awareness, all experiences appear and disappear. I am not what I see. I am not any of these experiences which come and go. And that I, which I am, is not a person. Okay. All things personal are seen and they change. They are experiences which appear and disappear, just like this experience, which we now call reality. And soon this will also pass and be replaced with another experience. Yet I, the knower, will not. I'm here. When the next experience is here, I am still here. Matter of fact, my being is this here-ness, this nowness. So completely step out of this concept. I am a thinker, that I think things to myself. And in your meditation practice, let go of words, let go of this crutch to think to yourself anything. We have been blessed with a much more direct style of meditation. Discern between wordless being, wordless awareness, and words. Now, last thing before we get to our discussion, to keep engaging in thoughts, even in practice, not being open to this possibility and, practicing according to this instruction, but instead just constantly thinking about the practice, thinking about spiritual concepts, thinking about life, me, mine, it will continue to reinforce this hypnosis that I am a somebody that thinks, that does. And then no matter how much spiritual practice you appear to do from that point of view, it will always seem like there's a stuckness there. And the progress we seek feels like it's not coming. It is because this root concept that I'm a person is not being let go of, at least during moments of practice. During the day, if this is too subtle and tricky, forget about it. Don't worry about the practice at that time. But when you sit to meditate every single day, when we are here together, or any moment where you are genuinely exploring the teaching, let go of conceiving of yourself to be a somebody. You are not the person you appear to be. Step out of this costume, step out of this mask. Relax your consciousness away from this mask and dwell in yourself, the fact of being, feeling your being, being aware that you are, I am. And in this absence of concept, which we often refer to as silence or meditation, in this we grow in self-knowledge, in the recognition of my true nature. What is my false nature? Body, mind. What is my false nature? This feeling that I am doing thinking, that I am doing action, that I am here in this world. That is my false nature. It is an illusion, an appearance. But my real nature is not somewhere on the other side of this. It is not somewhere 10 years later after meditation. It is present here and now. I am present as that here and now. But I am constantly thinking myself into a hypnosis of what I am not. You can think yourself into illusion, or you can be aware, and illusion starts to fall away. I hope that that talk made things a lot more clear. Now, practice it consistently. I will remind you again and again that these talks can not be of help alone. They need to be practiced. Everything you heard here has to be put to the test, has to be implemented. If you need help doing that, consider joining Self Inquiry School. In Self Inquiry School, we have a 10-week meditation journey for you in which I guide you day by day, step by step, deeper into your practice. Over there, we also do weekly live meetings, Q&As, guided meditations, and even online retreats. So this gives you the entire support and structure that you need to stay consistent, fully devoted, to continue awakening to your true nature more and more deeply. If you're interested in that, check it out below.